What is up guys, welcome back. As requested, here is part 2 of my tutorial for Married Life. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, click the banner above or the link down in the description. You'll also find links down there for my full performance video of this song, plus the tabs on my Patreon page. Now this part is going to be a little bit more difficult than the last one, but if you're ready to give it a shot, let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm going to be assuming you've watched part 1 of this tutorial already. If you haven't, make sure you go and watch that one first because it will make this one a lot easier for you to follow along with. You should be in standard tuning and the capo should still be on the 5th fret. Remember, this is going to be the 1st string up to the 6th string. Okay, so at the end of part 1, we covered this part. From there, we're going to carry on like this. Okay, so it does get a lot harder now, but hopefully if we take our time we should be able to get this down. So it starts off very similar to the first part. So we're back into this. So that's just one finger held down there on the 2nd string, 1st fret, we're playing 2, 1, 2. Then we're into the C. Remember, we've got this bass pattern here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and that's carrying on throughout the rest of the song. Melody wise for this C, we've got the open 2nd string, if you remember, with the bass note, and then we've got strings 3 and 4 together. So that's going to be the bass note on the 4th string and then the melody note on the 3rd string. From there, we're moving up to the G. You're not moving this finger, just this one. The bass note is coming up to the G. Okay, so for this, we're playing the bass note by itself, and then we're playing 3 and 4 again. Should still be in the same place. Then we're playing the 2nd string, which is on the 1st fret. So add your finger on there. Then we're playing strings 1, which is open, and 4, which is on the 2nd fret still. Then you want to take this finger off, play the open 2nd string, and then we're getting into an A minor shape. So let's play the C and the G together just as a refresher, but this part should be very familiar from part 1. Okay, so as you lift off there, get ready to go into this A minor, and then we can get straight into that A minor shape. When you're in the A minor shape, it goes like this. Okay, so it starts to get a little bit different here. Once you're in this shape, we're hitting strings 3 and 5 together. Followed by 4, followed by 2. So that's then 1 and 4 together. And then we're doing a slide. 5 to 7 on the 1st fret. The 1st string, sorry. Okay, so that is quite fast. You need to kind of know where you're going to get there quite quickly to get to that 5th fret, and you want to slide with your 4th finger if possible. That's the one I use, and it's probably the easiest way to do it. Okay, so let's play through that one more time as a reminder, just before we move on. So starting off in the C, G, A minor. And then we've got this slide. So this slide carries on like this. Okay, so let's take a look at that because there's quite a lot going on there and it is quite difficult to play. So we've already slid from our 5th fret to the 7th fret on the 1st string using our 4th finger. Okay, so for this part I'm going to be very particular about what finger I say to play on which string. Going to make it a lot easier for you to follow along with this part. It's a little bit more complex. So we're sliding 1st string, 5th fret to the 7th fret with our 4th finger. As we land there, we're playing the bass note, which is going to be the open 3rd string here. Okay. So once you get that, you're taking your 1st finger onto the 2nd string, 5th fret, and you're going to play that twice. Okay, then I'm going to take my 2nd finger, put it underneath this one for the 5th fret on the 1st string, and you're playing that up to this chord. Okay, so it's quite a difficult move here from the slide. Okay, so this chord shape, take my 1st finger for the bass note, 4th string, 4th fret, find that one first. Then it's quite a stretch here. If you're not used to it, it might take a little bit of practice, but you need to stretch over, and I'm on the 7th fret here with my 3rd finger. That's on the 3rd string. And then my 4th finger's down here on the 1st string on the 8th fret. So I've got 3 fingers held down there. Should be like that. Now we're going to hit the 1st string and the 4th string together. Then, so after you play those, I'm just bringing this finger down one to the 7th fret as well. So now I've got 2 fingers held down on the 7th fret, and I'm going to play those strings 1 and 3 together. That's followed by the 3rd string by itself. Just like that. Okay, so that chord. Alright, so from the slide, should sound like that. Okay, so make sure you practice that part first, and then once you're ready to move on, once you've done that, we're going to be moving down to this shape here. Okay, so my bass note is the same. I've just switched which finger I'm using for it, and there's a good reason for that coming up. So from here, we're taking this finger off, we're sliding down here, and I'm going to move this finger up as I move. So now, instead of the 3rd string, it's on the 4th string on the 4th fret. And I've kept my 4th finger down here on the 1st string, 5th fret. Okay, so now you should have these 2 fingers free. And we're going to be playing this. Okay, so in this position, it's starting with a pull-off. 5th fret to open, and as we do the pull-off, we're hitting the 4th string for that bass note. Then these 2 fingers that are free are now going to be placed down here on the 1st and 2nd strings, 2nd fret and 3rd fret. We're going to play those 2 together. So we've got pull-off to bass note, then put those fingers on, 1 and 2. Like that. Then you want to slide from the 5th fret back up to the 8th fret. We're actually going to get back into this position here again, this one that we were just on before. Remember, we've got our original bass note, 4th string, 4th fret with the 1st finger, and then I'm on the 7th fret and the 8th fret on the 3rd and the 1st string. So we were just in this position, and now we're coming back to it. We went up here, and now we're back here. Okay, so once you get that slide from 5 to 8, you're playing the bass note, like that, and then the 3rd string, which is on the 7th fret, twice. Okay, once you get that, we're moving back down to this shape again. This one where we had the pull-off. But this time we're not doing the pull-off, we're just going to hit strings 1 and 4. So that's the same position, 4th string, 4th fret, and 5th string, 5th fret, 1st string. That's 1 and 4 together. Okay, so this part is tricky. Let's play it one more time from that initial slide. And one more time. Alright, so good job you made it through that part. Now we've got a little break, it gets a little bit easier for a bit. The next part sounds like this. Okay, so starting off with that hammer on and pull off, that's on the second string, first fret to third fret, back to first fret, all on one string. Okay, from there we're moving up to this, just one finger held down on the fifth string, second fret, and we're going to play strings 2, 3, 4, and 5 together. A little finger roll there. That's going to last for the whole 3 beats. Then same again, but open 3, 4, and 5, like that. We've got another hammer and pull off here, so that's second string, open to third fret to open. From there, we go up to this kind of G shape here, but I'm only holding down the bass note, so I've only got 2 fingers held down here. 5th string, 2nd fret, 6th string, 3rd fret. And I'm going to play strings 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just like that. Then we've got this little run here. It's going to be open, 3, 2, 3. That leads us on to this interesting chord we had in part 1. And a little run. So that chord there, I'm on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd frets of the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings. So it's like this. And you're going to play strings 4, 5, and 6 together. Or like a little finger roll like that. Then we're doing a little run here. So the way I like to do this is playing that, take my first finger off, do a hammer on, open 3rd string to the 2nd fret, so just underneath this finger, I'm down here, like that. Then I'm doing open 2nd string to the 3rd fret. So this finger will be staying here, and I use this finger for that hammer on. And then open first. So it's like that. Okay, so I'll play that section one more time for you slowly. Okay, so following on from that part, after you've done that, we're coming up to this part here. Okay, so this is all a bar chord. It's like a G bar chord. So we're straight into this position. So generally, I just stick like this. So instead of the traditional G bar chord, I take this finger down and this finger's free. So now I'm just barring the 3rd fret, and I've got my 2nd finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret, and my 3rd fingers on the 4th string, 5th fret. We're going to start off with, that's 1 and 6, and 2 and 3 together twice. Then I'm moving this finger up 1. So now my 3rd finger is going to be on the 5th string, 5th fret. I'm playing that, followed by 2 and 3 together twice again. Okay, so from the start. Okay, then. Okay, so now moving this finger back down again and adding your 4th finger here. That's going to be on the 2nd string on the 6th fret. Okay, when you're in this position, we're going to play strings 2, 3, and 6 together. Then shift this finger down, so now it's on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and you're going to play strings 2, 3, and 4 together. Like that. So when you're playing 2, 3, and 4 together, I use my thumb for the 4th string. Like that. Then we're going to play strings 4, and you're going to lift that finger off. The 4th finger comes off. Now your 2nd string is here, barred on the 3rd fret, and you're going to play that one. So, like that. From there, again, we move this finger up for the next bass note on the 5th fret, 5th string, and we add our 4th finger down here on the 1st string, 5th fret. So that's both on the 5th fret there. We're going to play 1 and 5. Then move this finger up from the 1st string to the 2nd string, still on the 5th fret, and we're going to play 2 and 3 together. Then take that 4th finger off, and 2 and 3 again. Like that. Okay, so that can hurt your hand when you're practicing because you need to hold this bar for quite a long time. But let's play it one more time from here. Okay, so once you get through that bar chord part, your hand probably hurts a little bit, but the next part isn't as difficult as that. We're starting off like this. Okay, so starting in that regular C shape, we're going to do a finger roll on that chord, 1, 2, 3, and 5. And then we've got that alternate bass note, the 4th string, twice. Then we're moving the bass note up to the G, playing 2, 3, and 6, followed by that 4th string 2 more times. So that's C, G. Then we're bringing this melody in. So it starts off in the C shape again. So you've gone G, now you're back down to C, but you're adding your 4th finger on here to the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And you're going to play 1 and 5, 2 and 4, 4 by itself. Then you're taking this finger off and playing that open, the 2nd string, which is on the 1st fret now. So it's... At this point, I take all my fingers off and I play open 1st and 5th. Then I take these 2 fingers, 2nd and 3rd, onto the 2nd fret, 2nd and 3rd strings, and play 2, 3. Just like that. Okay, so let's play it from the start of this section. Next up, so this is just like a little melody run really. We're starting off in this shape here. So I've got my 1st finger on the 6th string 2nd fret, and my 3rd finger's on the 4th string 4th fret. We're going to play those 2 together, followed by the 1st string. Then we've got a bit of a wait, and we're playing that 1st string again, open both times. Like that. Then, taking these fingers off, I'm going to play the 2nd string on the 3rd fret, 3rd string on the 2nd fret, back to the 2nd string on the 1st fret this time, and then adding my 3rd finger up here for the 2nd string, 3rd fret again, this time with the open 5th string bass note. So that melody line. So play that a few times, get used to that. Then we're just doing a really quick kind of pull-off section, like that. So you're still here on this 3rd fret, 2nd string note. You're going to do a pull-off to the 1st fret, then to open, and then up to the 3rd string 2nd fret. Like that. Okay, so let's play that whole section together back from the C. So after that, okay, so we've just done this really fast pull-off bit. Now we're sliding up, starting from around the first string 3rd fret up to the 7th fret here, and we're adding our second finger on for the bass note, which is also on the 7th fret on the 6th string. I'm doing a little finger roll there. 1st string, 2nd, 3rd, and 6th. 2nd and 3rd are open. 1st and 6th are on the 7th fret. Something like that. Then stretching this finger up to the 10th fret. Hit that note there. Then take that finger off, back down. 1st finger down to the 5th fret on the 1st string. And we're going to do a hammer on 5th fret to 7th fret. You can do a hammer on, or you can play both notes, whichever is more comfortable for you. Then sliding down, 1st fret on the 1st string to 2nd fret. Just like that. Then this chord here. So this chord, I've got my 1st finger on the 1st fret, 4th string, and then I've got my 4th finger down here on the 1st string, 3rd fret. I'm going to play strings 1, 3, and 4. So once you get that, we're doing a little run to get into a kind of repetition of the first section of this entire arrangement. Okay, so that starts off with 2 hammer-ons. Open 3rd string to the 2nd fret, open 2nd string to the 1st fret. And then we've just got open 1st string and then the 2nd string again. So this part again. So after you play that little run, this takes us back into a part that's very similar to the start of the song, but it's stripped back a little bit. So it sounds like this. Okay, so that should sound quite familiar to you, but it's just stripped back. So you notice for this initial kind of C with this open 2nd string, we used to do, so we would play that twice. We only do that once now, that's the only difference here. Then up to the G, same again, just once. Then the melody comes in. Melody's on the 2nd string 1st fret, open 1st, open 2nd, into that A minor, playing strings 3 and 5, followed by 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're coming back up to a G, but I'm adding my finger onto the 1st string, 3rd fret. I'm going to play those two together, but then you still got your finger here, like from the previous C and G. You still got that finger there, and you're playing 3 and 4 again. And then after that, you're adding your 1st finger onto the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and then moving to this shape. We had this before in part 1, so you may remember it. It's like a D, but then we've got the kind of F sharp in the bass here, if you remember that. So it should sound like that. And once we get there, we're hitting strings 1 and 6, followed by 2, 3, and 4. and then just 3. Then we're doing that again with a different bass note, so you can take this finger off if you want, and we're going to hit open 5th with open 1st, and then 2, 3, and 4 again. So that's, and then again, just like we had said in part 1, we've got this quick hammer on part, and then into this shape here, so 2nd fret on the 3rd string and 6th string, playing those two together, followed by open 4th, then taking this finger off again to play open 5th string. You can keep it there if you want, but sometimes you might miss it or it might ring against your finger, so I like to just take it off to make sure that I get a nice clear note there for that 5th string bass note, then open 4th again. Okay, so let's play it from the start up to that point. Then so we've got this part again, so we've played open 5th, open 4th, and then we've got that hammer on and pull off. 2nd string, 1st fret to 3rd, back to 1st. Then we're adding our finger up here to the 5th string 2nd fret and the open 2nd string together. 4th string open, taking that finger off, open 5th, open 4th, and then hammer on and pull off again. That's going to be open 2nd to the 3rd fret and then back off again. So again, this is very similar to what we played before, just strip back. Then back up to this G that we played before, so just the bass notes. So I've just got 1st finger on the 5th string 2nd fret and then on the 6th string 3rd fret, and we're playing 3 and 6. That's followed by 5, 3, 2, 3. Then back up to this chord here, and we're just playing strings 6 and 4. Okay, so that's that whole section. I'll play it one more time for you. I might have gone through it a little bit quickly, but that's just because it is very similar to what we've learned before. So hopefully if you've learned what we've said so far, this should be fairly easy for you to pick up, especially if you have the tabs downloaded from my Patreon page. So we're near the end of the song now. This is the last section. It's also very easy. It should be really easy for you to pick up if you've learned all the rest of the song already. So it goes like this. Okay, so this is all things we've learned before, just put together. So it starts off with this part. We learned that at the end of part 1, so this is just the same. We've got that slide, and then 4th string, 2nd to 3rd, open 3rd, 2nd fret 3rd, open 2nd, up to the G bass note, and then open 3rd, 2nd fret 3rd, open 2nd. Okay, so I'm not going to go over that in detail because we've already done it. And then our melody to get back in. Familiar. It's going to be the 2nd string 1st fret, open 1st, 2nd string again. Then we're simply playing the intro again here. So that's going to be the C with the open 2nd string, up to the G, and then the A minor, up to the G again. Play 3 and 4 once there, and then where we would normally do All I've done here is just replace that with harmonics. So those are artificial harmonics. Place your finger on the first fret of the second string, and then you're up here to play those harmonics, and then up to the G with the open second string and doing a finger roll there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so you have made it to the very end of the song. Thank you so much. If you followed through part 1 and part 2, make sure you leave a comment down below to let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.